I'm Darren Spruce. I manage the controls and IT group at Max 4 Laboratory. ExPaNDS, it stands for Extended Photon and Neutron Data Service, and it's a European funded project in order to bring services for analysing data to researchers within Europe into a common forum called the European Open Science Cloud. So the vision for the European Science Cloud, it's that researchers in a future will be able to go to a common place and access all of the tools and services they need to analyze their data. And even further than that, the data will be describing itself enough that they will be able to use this data in other areas of research as well. We collaborate a lot with other synchrotron facilities in Europe, and there's a new group called LEAPS, the League of European Accelerator Photon Sources, and within this group some of the partners, they started a collaboration on Open Science Cloud, and they applied to Europe for money, and they got funded for a project called PANOSC, which is Photon and Neutron Open Science Cloud. And later on, this funding stream that was given by Europe only applied to international research laboratories, of which there are many national sources at the moment in Europe. So a second attempt was made by the national facilities, of which we are 12, and we call this project ExPaNDS. So there are two European funded projects, PANOSC and ExPaNDS, which are basically doing something very similar, and we collaborate together on this. Since the Max Lab project became Max 4, we at IT always had an ambition to build services for data analysis and build tools from the beginning. My role as manager of the group was first to be involved in the writing of the call. So I took part in the work package 4, which is about writing how we're going to deliver data analysis services into the cloud. I have to take care that the money is used, and all of the teams and different groups are on board, so that we actually can deliver the things we promised within the funding. It's very difficult, very challenging, because you need to contact many different groups. And in addition, we also need to reach out to the scientists so that they understand what we're trying to do. We're not able to do this without input from the scientists. What's interesting for me is to listen to the people talking across the different skills and their domains, and come to a mutual understanding on how to make things work. Because the problem is too big for any individuals, and it requires a lot of experts to collaborate in order for it to result in a solution. I'm in charge of 5 different teams, which are more or less grouped into skill domains. So like hardware, electronics, software, IT infrastructure, scientific computing, and information management. So in the ExPaNDS project, we are mostly concerned with 3 of these domains: information management, infrastructure, and scientific software. So I'm working with these people to figure out, along with the 12 collaborating partners, how we're going to build something that works for all the partners, plus is of some use to the researchers at Max 4. At this stage in the project, there's a lot of thinking about how to make a framework where everyone can participate, so that there's a lot of technical complexity to make this happen. Every facility has strong interest in what kind of topic they would like to invest in. So there are things like serial crystallography, and there are also more general tools like Jupyter Hub, which we're all interested in. So what I would like to see is that we are able to use one of these services in a nearer term in a prototype scenario and try to talk to some researchers to try it out. So I would say if we could do that within the next year, it will be good. But this would not be a production service. And what we would really want in the long term is something that is sustained and part of Max 4's service to researchers. So the point here is that the European Commission, they want a service for researchers, but the actual service sustainability should be provided by all the facilities themselves. So we want the same thing, but it's a milestone, yeah, or a vision more like.